Good evening, everyone. Please come on
Yes,
cameras.
ma'am.
Good evening. Yes, let's join our hands, close our eyes. Please come on cameras. Take a deep breath in and out. Take one more deep breath. Release. Take one more deep breath and just say thank you for the magical air that you're breathing. Bring your awareness to the present moment. Thank you, universe, for divine time. Thank you, universe, for bringing us together on this platform where we come to practice gratitude and learn how to live a joyful life. Thank you, universe, for choosing us as the blessed ones to be in this journey. Thank you, universe, for giving us a lovely family who supports and cares and takes care of us. Thank you, universe, for blessing each one of us with all the abundance that is flowing into our lives in all the areas of money, career, relationships. Thank you for each one of who is there on this platform. Bless them, fulfill all their dreams, and let their belief grow bigger and bigger day by day. Thank you, universe, for this lovely evening time where we come together to share our views on gratitude and breathe gratitude. Thank you, universe, for choosing us. Thank you for making me a channel of blessing so that I enlighten other people's life and they enlighten further. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So good evening, everyone. All ready today to for the work area? How many of you practiced money with the money note? Did you practice today? Very good, Kumaranji. Did not carry with you? I told you all to carry it with you. Keep it in your wallet now. It's your magic money. Remember that. You want to increase money in your wallet, keep it in your wallet, but don't fold it, just keep it straight. Okay? Try to keep it straight. That note what we made yesterday, and you can also make another one where you are practicing at night. Okay? So let's start. I just hope I'm able to share today.
ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಮಾಡ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನೀನು
Keep yourself mute, please.
Exactly point.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, I'm facing the same issue. You're able to see my screen, but I'm not able to see myself. I had just taken my laptop to the technician. Okay. Okay, let me just give me 2 seconds. What's going wrong? You're able to see my screen?
Yeah, there's a black patch above it.
Okay.
We can see the book.
But we can see the book. Yeah.
You can see the book?
Yeah.
Just let me see if I can open through documents. No.
Bleach.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're able to see now?
Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am.
That's great. Thank you. So today is the very important area we are working on your work, career. So we did the practice of money, we finished relationship, we finished health, right? Now we are coming to our work area. Okay, works like magic. Yes, now I'm able to see you all. Yeah. Okay. So she says, works like magic. Okay. It's like related to your work area. So see, you can see the office table shown here, the magic dust spreading here. Okay. So if you take any activity, any art, any discipline, any skill, take it and push it as far as it will go and push it beyond where it has ever been before. Push it to the wildest edges of edges and then you force it into the realm of magic. Tom Robbins. Okay? What does that mean? If you take any activity, so when you are working, right? Whatever work you are doing, in the office, whether you are a homemaker, whatever activity you are doing, any art, any discipline, you when you are in the office, you have to have some skills, right? So whatever skill you are taking, take it and push it as far as it will go. Push it beyond where it has ever been before. Push it to the wildest edges of edges, and then you force it into the realm of magic. So the more, what happens is, people when they're working, okay, Like if I'm in some work, and if I'm continuously on the mobile, am I doing right to the company? If during my work hours, if my work hours are from 10 to 6, during that 10 to 6 hours of time, I am half of the time with chatting with my friend on the phone. Are you doing right with your company? So you're not being true to your job. And then you are expecting promotion, then you are expecting increment, which is not possible. That is what she's saying. If you take any activity, any art, any discipline, any skill, take it and push it far, like you become the best in that if you want to grow. You don't think just because, oh, they are giving me money only for this many hours, why should I work beyond 6? Or why should I do extra work when other person is not there? When you go into this thinking, you move away from magic. You really move away from magic. So in any skill, in any growth, how the growth happens is like when you become grateful for what you have, and you are ready to put in what you can do, for your growth. Growth will not happen like that. Even in your career, you have to have what you say, consistency, to do something in your life. And only if you are consistent and you grow with that skill, oh, मुझे इतना आ गया ना, बस हो गया. But if your job requires some skill, and if you don't learn it, you will not be able to move further. Okay? So currently, just take your journal down. Take your journal and write this one question I'm asking you. What do you want in your career? What are you looking in your career? So what do you want in your career? What are you looking for? Are you looking for money? Are you looking for respect? Are you looking for sincerity? What? Flow of money every month? Or what do you want in your career? Like if you feel that, oh, every day I think today I'll do all this work, but I'm not able to do. You can write that also, that you need consistency. So she says, yes, please write it down. How can it be that a person who is born into total poverty, starts out without nothing, and has very little education, goes to become a president or a celebrity, or builds an empire and becomes one of the wealthiest people in the world? And how is it that the two people can start out in the same career, and yet one person's career goes to success, and even success to even greater success, while the other person works himself or herself into ground with little success, no matter how hard they try? You heard about Ambani's? Have you heard about Ambani? Two brothers, Mukesh and Anil Ambani, got
Yeah.
equal share of wealth. Their father was a very simple man. He came from poverty, but he built an empire. He did not have much education, right? And his two sons got equal amount of property, equal amount of wealth. But Mukesh Ambani went ahead. He created bigger and bigger empires. And Anil Ambani could not do that. You know what was the reason? Because Mukesh Ambani talked to his staff very nicely. He spoke very humbly. He cared about them. He looked after them. And Anil Ambani, what did he do? He said only, if you're working for this many hours, I'm only going to give you this much money. He was not at all humble. And that is why he went down. So here, and even if you know Shah Rukh Khan has also did not have anything. Did not have anything. But still he went to move ahead. Okay. He went to move ahead in life and become such a big star. How? If you read their biographies, or if you read their interviews, Akshay Kumar, he was a chef. They say that they became grateful. They say that they started visualizing themselves as what they wanted to become. And visualization is very important. The more you visualize yourself, the what you want to become. If today you are earning only 50,000 and you want 1 lakh, start visualizing. If you want promotion in your office, start visualizing. Write it in your dream and start visualizing as if you have been promoted. So you have to see the end result. What is the end result? So if you get promoted, how would your behavior be? How many people you would have under your team? How would your cabin look? All that you have to visualize and achieve that. So she says that how is it that two people, they start out the same career but one goes ahead but other. So in the office also, sometimes it so happens that the another colleague gets promoted and you feel jealous. You feel so, how I did so much work. I did so much work and how did this happen? But instead of getting jealous, when you start saying, praying for others' success, you start blessing others' success, you start attracting success in your own life. So she said, while the other person works himself or herself into ground with little success, no matter how hard they try, the missing link to the success is gratitude. Because according to the law of attraction, you have to be grateful for what you have to attract success to you. You have to be, she's saying. Because according to the law of attraction, you have to be grateful for what you have. Today you have a job, even if it's not your dream job. At least you have a job. At least you're getting salary on time. At least you get some leaves, right? So be grateful for what you have. At least your boss is good. Maybe sometimes at least, maybe you have good office environment. So become thankful for that. So without gratitude, it's impossible to have permanent success. To bring success or increase the good things in your job or work, people say, oh, I want promotion, I want this, I want that, I want increment. How it will happen? You're not at all grateful for the current circumstances or the situations what you have. What you already have, you're not at all grateful for that. So the moment you become grateful for what things you have, जो अभी आपके पास है, जॉब है, इतने आज का जॉब है, okay, well and fine, I'm able to come back and look after my family. So be grateful for that. Be grateful that after you come back, you have some time to spend with your family. Be grateful for that. Because what's the use of that promotion which is giving you money but which is not giving you time for your family? You are always stressed. So she said, to bring success or increase the good things in your job or work, like opportunities, you want new opportunities, maybe you are looking for a dream job or promotions, money, brilliant ideas, inspirations and appreciation, it is essential to be grateful for your job or work. The more gratitude you have, the more you will have to be grateful for. And you should be getting the idea by now that to increase anything in your life, you have to be grateful for what you already have. So whoever has gratitude for their work will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. For work, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. So if you are not at all in gratitude, whoever does not have gratitude for their work, even what he she has will be taken from him or her. So what are we doing? Complaining. मेरा बॉस अच्छा नहीं है, मेरे कलीग्स अच्छे नहीं है, my office environment is not at all good, I'm always in stress, I have so much of work. This is what we are saying. But when you get the work and when you start saying thank you for that work beforehand, you will see you will complete that work also very fast. You will complete that work very fast. But we never think only that beforehand we can say thank you to the work what we are doing. So become thankful for the work you're doing beforehand. Start with anything. So when you are grateful for your job, you will automatically give more to your work, and when you give more to your work, you will increase the money and the success that is returned to you. Very important lines to understand. When you are grateful for your job, whatever currently you are, suppose I am in a job, I want to start a business, but if I am not being grateful for my current job, how will I go into business? So what you are grateful for your job, when you are grateful for your job, you will automatically give more to your work, and when you give more to your work, you will increase the money and the success that is returned to you. So if you are not grateful for your job, you will automatically give less. So when you're not grateful, you are always cribbing. You will say, I don't want to do this work. Or boss always gives me this work to me, right? So if you are not grateful for your job, you will automatically give less. But remember, here in this book, starting only we understood to get anything, first we have to give. To get anything, first we have to give. So when you will start giving to your company, you will start getting more. What will you give to your company? Your time, your work, your commitment, your consistency in your work, not doing time pass in your work. Okay, I am sitting on my desk job, but I'm looking on the phone and seeing a recipe or seeing a YouTube channel, right? That is not at all right. Then why would a boss pay you for the 10 to 6 job? He is thinking you are working 6 hours. But universe is looking, na? So if you are not grateful for your job, you will automatically get less and give less. And when you give less, you decrease what comes back to you. And as a result, you will never be happy in your work. You will never give more than you have to do. And your job and work will stagnate and eventually deteriorate. And then you'll start feeling bored in your job. I don't want this job, same work, same thing, because you're not being grateful. How can you be grateful? The moment you enter your office, gratitude to the office dhartima, of gratitude to your desk, gratitude to your table, your laptop, computer, PC, whatever you have, the peon who cleans the office, be grateful for him. You have their electricity, be grateful for that. You have Wi-Fi in your office, be grateful for that. You have a chair and a table to sit, and maybe you have a cabin or a setup, be grateful for that setup. So there are so many things. Be grateful for the colleague that there is some time you can sit with them and do your gappa shappa in the canteen in the break time. So just be grateful for all the things in your computer, your pen, printer, anything what is there in your office. The moment you enter, in your mind, thank you, thank you my computer, thank you for helping me day by day. Today I was whole day doing this only for my laptop. So thank you for helping me, thank you for helping me, thank you for helping me. So she said that you will never give more, and you will never be happy in your job, and you will start stagnating and eventually deteriorate, which could mean even losing your job. Because if you are not having a mindset to, do your job properly, slowly, your boss will feel, oh, this candidate is not at all working well. Why should I keep? He is not at all profitable to the company, right? Always remember, we are for a purpose here. So even if you are doing your work, do it with 100% commitment. Do it with consistency. Let it be your homework if you are a house homemaker, or if you are a salaried person, anything, or if you have a business. Just give your 100%. Don't think, oh, मेरे को तो इतनी सी salary देता है, why should I work so much? When this mindset comes in your mind, you will never be able to grow. I remember when I started as a teacher, before I became a principal, all the other teachers used to give me extra work of theirs, of creativity and making drawings and this and cutouts and everything. I never said no. I was comparing every time for every function. I never said no. I never said no to my principal. I always said, yes, ma'am, I'll handle it, I'll do it. Because I learnt, I grew in that skill. I became good at that. Remember that. Ki when you do something extra in your office, that does not mean that you are going down, or the boss is making you do the work. That work, which extra work, what you are going to do or doing, will really help you further in future, somewhere or the other. So she says, remember, for those who do not have gratitude, even what they have will be taken from them. And there are many examples. The people who have not been grateful, जिन्होंने बिल्कुल भी धन्यवाद नहीं किया अपनी जॉब, अपने काम के लिए, they have lost their jobs. The people who were cribbing in my own life, I have some people who were cribbing about their job, and they have lost their job. So instead of cribbing, if you start becoming grateful, you will see miracles happening in your office. Your work gets, done very fast. You say to your laptop, thank you, whole day your laptop or your PC is helping you. Just be very grateful for that. The moment you enter in the office and see the whole day your work is done so quickly. Just say to yourself that today is the best day of my life and I'm giving my best to my work. Just say to your mind this, and you will see the things will start happening. So the amount you give in gratitude is exactly proportional to the amount you receive in return. So if you'll do this much gratitude, you will receive only this much. If you'll do this much gratitude, you will receive this much. It's that way. Exactly proportional. जितना दोगे उतना मिलेगा. कम दोगे, कम प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो कम मिलेगा. ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस करोगे तो ज़्यादा मिलेगा. It's that way. And we have in our groups, we have people and members who are practicing really for 8 to 10 hours gratitude. Even they are working still. They get up early. They do it. They come at night and they do it. So the amount you give, instead of watching TV, instead of scrolling on the reels, start writing gratitude. Gratitude for everything what you have. Become grateful and you'll see how your life changes. You control the amount you receive by the amount of gratitude you give. So if you are a business owner, your business value will increase or decrease according to your gratitude. The more grateful you are for your business, your customers and your employees, the more the business will grow and increase. It is when business owners stop being grateful and replace gratitude with worry that their businesses spirals down. So she's talking about the person, if anyone is doing business, and if the business fellow is not grateful for his customers, right? If the business fellow owner is not grateful for his customers and he's always cribbing, then his business will go down. You might have seen the Marwadis, they say grahak hamara bhagwan hai. You might have heard even the jewelers saying that grahak hamara bhagwan hai. Why do they say that? They treat the customers like God. And that is why they prosper so much. That is why they are prospering so much. So it is when business owners stop being grateful and मेरा धंधा चलेगा क्या नहीं, होगा क्या नहीं, कैसे होगा, कामगार काम नहीं कर रहे, if they keep on cribbing all this, then it is definitely that their business will go down. Now, if you are a parent, understand very nicely this. If you are a parent and your work is of taking care of your children and managing your home, look for the things to be grateful for at this time in your life. Now don't say, oh, मैं तो मम्मी बन गई, whole time I have to be behind my children, I have to look into their studies, I have to do this, I have to do that. Instead, she's saying that, and look for the things to be grateful for at this time in your life. At least I have children, they are doing well, they are studying well. At least I'm emotionally present with them. This is how you have to be grateful. So it is often a once in a lifetime opportunity. And when you can be grateful for this time, you will attract more support, more help, more beautiful moments, and more happiness to experience. What happens is, parents usually complain, we don't have time, we have to manage the house, we have to go for a job, we have to look into this. But the moment you will start becoming grateful and you remain in gratitude, you will see कि आपको और ज़्यादा support, और ज़्यादा help मिल रहा है सबके पास से. Maybe someone will come and say, okay, I'll today help you in the kitchen. Maybe someone will say, maybe I will look after your kids if you have to go out for some project work or something. So you never know how you will attract help and support. So you should love your job, whatever it is, and be excited about going to work. And you shouldn't settle for anything less. If you don't feel that way about your current job, or if it's not your dream job, the way to receive your dream job is to being grateful for the job you have. Very important to understand. She says that if you should love your job, whatever your current job is, whether you don't like your job, but still you have to start loving your job. Feel happy ki yaar, at least I have work, at least I have job. Some people don't get that job also after giving so many interviews. Some people are jobless and unemployed. They are just roaming here and there. So you should love your job, whatever it is, and be excited about going to work, and you shouldn't settle for anything less. She's saying you shouldn't say कि okay मेरे को इतना पगार मिल रहा है. She's saying you need more, you want more, you can go for more. But if you don't feel that way about your current job, it's not your dream job. The way to receive your dream job is by first being grateful for the job you have. Suppose you have a job which is about 30,000 and you want that you should get 50,000 a month. Be very grateful for the job currently you have. Just say कि at least I'm getting 30k out of this. Wow, at least I have so much money that I'm able to handle my household expense, right? And I'm grateful that I have to work only from 10 o'clock till 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock, whatever the timings is. Be grateful for your job currently, what you're working for. Just don't complain about your current job. So when you'll stop complaining, जब आप complain करना बंद कर दो आपके current की job के लिए, धीरे धीरे you will see, you will start attracting opportunities to the dream job you want. आपको जो चाहिए, the job you want. What is your job? You want a dream job, right? You want a dream job to maybe with a higher position. So, but currently, whatever you are doing, are you becoming in charge when the duties are given to you, or do you crib? What do you do? Do you crib, or are you willingly taking the work upon yourself? Ask yourself this question if you really want success in your work. So today, imagine that you have an invisible manager. Okay, this is very good person. Invisible manager whose job it is to keep a record of this. So today's practice does not involve, because see, this is related to your work, and when you are at work, are you able to sit and write gratitude? Will you be able to write gratitude there? No, right? Because you have to be consistent in your work. You have to be committed in your work. So here she has given a very nice example how to tell the invisible manager whose job it is to keep a record of the thoughts and the feelings you have about your job. So you have to feel on your shoulder, like how the CEO has a manager, how these actors and actresses have their manager who's managing everything for them, right? Their meetings, their shootings, their auditions and everything are managed by the manager. Same way you have to feel as if your manager is sitting right here. Okay, your manager is sitting right on your shoulder. Okay, and as if you're talking to that manager. And how you're talking about your job. Imagine that your manager will follow you wherever you go today. So if you're traveling today to the office, you can say, I'm grateful, to this rickshaw, travel, whatever, cab, taxi, bike you go, that I'm able to, easily go to my office. Please note it down, my manager. How will you tell your manager? Your manager is sitting here. Okay? So you have to speak to the manager all the good things about your job. Imagine that a manager will follow you wherever. How you have a secretary under you, right? Your boss has a secretary under you, or the personal assistant PA, right? That way you have this manager today. So you have to just speak to this manager. So no writing work for you today. Imagine that your manager will follow you wherever you go today, poised with pen and notebook. You have to imagine that he is doing all your writing work. You don't have to write anything. You just have to say that I'm grateful for my laptop. When you are entering the invisible manager, note it down. I am grateful for my laptop. I am grateful for my PC. I am grateful for my desk. I am grateful for my cabin. I am grateful for my chair. I am grateful for my office internet and Wi-Fi, which I'm able to work so easily. So all these things you're going to talk about in your mind to the invisible manager. Okay? Every time you find something about your job to be grateful for, your manager called you and he praised you. Invisible manager ko bolna hai, wow, today my manager praised me, I'm very grateful. So every time you find something about your job to be grateful for, your manager will make a note of it. Your job is to find as many things as you can be grateful for. So at the end of the day, your manager has a long list of gratitude. And the longer the list is, the more magic your invisible manager can bring to your money, work, success, opportunities, enjoyment, and fulfillment. So what things are you grateful for? You can be grateful for the cup of coffee you get, the cup of tea your office supplies to you. You can be grateful for the canteen area. You have a canteen area in the office where you can sit and have your lunch or go and have a cup of coffee, or the coffee machine is there. Please be grateful. You can be grateful for that. So think about all the things you could be grateful for in your work. And to begin with, think about the fact that you actually have a job. Think that at least you have a job. Think about how many people are unemployed who would give anything to have a job. Even if you are getting 30K job and you are cribbing, there would be some person there opposite side who's waiting for this 30K job. He will readily accept it. But you are complaining. So think about the time-saving equipment you use. Your internet, your laptop, right? Your chat GPT, Gemini, whatever. Such as your Google also, such as phones, your printers, the internet and the computers. So think about the people. You can say thank you for all these things. So think about the people you work with and the friendship you have with them, your colleagues. You can be grateful for the colleagues, that at least there is someone to share something, to speak something, or to help something when you get stuck in your office work. So think about the people who make your job easier, such as the receptionist, assistants, janitors, and the delivery people. Okay, so in your office you might be having a receptionist, you might be having assistants who come and help you, give you something. If your net is not working, they might come and help you. You might be having janitors who clean your washrooms. You have washrooms in the office, you can be grateful for that. You can be grateful for the janitors, that there's those people who clean the washrooms, the peons who bring tea for you, right? So you can become grateful for all those people. Think about how good it feels when you receive your paycheck, and think about the favorite aspects of your job that you love doing. आपको payment मिलती है, feel very grateful that they just be very, very grateful to your company. Thank you to your boss. Thank you, my boss pays me on time. Thank you to my company. Take your company's name. Start doing this and you will see miracles in your work. So the day you receive your salary, be grateful for that also. Sorry. Have your invisible manager make a note each time you find something you are grateful for by saying, I am so grateful for. So in the office, when you are in the office, how you are going to say to your invisible manager? Your invisible manager is going to note it down. So how are you going to say? You're going to say, I'm grateful for the PC, in my office. I'm grateful for the janitor who cleans my the office washroom. I get clean washroom to use. I'm grateful to the internet Wi-Fi which I have in the office. I'm grateful to my colleagues. Please note it down. Invisible manager. So whatever things you want to say about your work when you go to the office, just say it to the invisible manager and let your invisible manager note it. You don't have to write it down. You just tell the invisible. You have to feel that he's sitting on your shoulder and he's going along with you in the office, and you are telling everything orally. You are telling everything orally to your invisible manager to note it down, and you'll feel nice. Ki, wow, there is someone who's taking note of my things. Feel that happiness and feel happy, and then say your gratitude. So the more deeply your manager can see you are feeling gratitude, the sooner your manager can start to make the magic happen in your work, and the more magic will be created. So the moment you're telling your manager, oh, I'm grateful for the office, I'm grateful for the job, I'm grateful for the Wi-Fi, I'm grateful for the people who take my documents here and there. I'm grateful for the printers. I'm grateful for the Wi Fi, internet, whatever you're using in the office. Maybe phone, office phone you're using, canteen you're using. Yeah, right? You have a place to sit and have a cup of coffee. Be grateful for that. So it is possible that you could generate so much gratitude for your work in one day that you would see the circumstance instantly improve. So she's giving you guarantee that if whole day in one day of your work tomorrow when you go, and you have just continuously remembered and said thank you throughout the day in your mind, you know like your boss calls you, so you just say thank you, today my boss is appreciating me. Go tell your manager immediately. Your boss gives you some work, so just say thank you, thank you my invisible manager, I got this work to, I'm grateful that I got this work to do in my office. This way you have to speak normally to your invisible manager. And she's saying, you will start seeing the difference immediately, instantly. So she says, in the whole day, if it is possible that you could generate so much gratitude in one day, that you would see the circumstances instantly improve in your office. So if you feel that whenever you are going to the office, you are under stress, you're feeling irritable. Yes, Satyapriya ji, can you keep yourself mute? Okay, so you can, if the moment you will say whole day gratitude, you will see magic happenings in your work area, in your office. You will come and tell me tomorrow. I'm really telling you, if you practice it tomorrow whole day by reminding yourself, definitely you're going to see all the miracles right tomorrow. She says instantly it will improve. Lucky breaks don't happen by accident. They are simply gratitude's magical power at work. So if you want promotions, if you want growth, she's saying lucky breaks don't happen by accident. They are simply gratitude's magical power at work. Keep being grateful for all the things you have currently in your work area also. Be grateful कि बाबा job तो है, काम तो है. So if this works like magic, practice falls on a weekend. So she's saying, suppose tomorrow would have been a weekend, but this is not a weekend, tomorrow is a Friday. Or when you are not at work, move on to the next day's practice or the practices, and then go back and use this magical practice or on the first day you're back. So once in one of the session, we had come this on Saturday. We had come to this chapter on Saturday. So I told the people that now tomorrow you're not going to go for office, right? So on Monday when you go to the office, you do this practice. So that is what she's talking about. So magic practice number 6 works like magic. It's a repeat steps 1 to 3. Practice number 1, that is your count your blessings, which you need to do every day. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread the list and say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel the gratitude for each one. So do your practice religiously. Count your blessings, should be done. Should be done. While at work today, that is when you're going tomorrow in the morning, imagine you have an invisible manager following you around, taking notes every time you find something to be grateful for in your office. Your job today is to look for as many things as you can to be grateful for. जितनी चीज़ें ढूंढ सकते हो ना अपने ऑफिस में, जिसके लिए आप बॉस के लिए ग्रैटिट्यूड बोल सकते हो, आप कलीग्स के लिए ग्रैटिट्यूड बोल सकते हो, टेबल, चेयर्स, कैबिन्स, phone, internet, Wi-Fi, you have some cupboard to keep your documents, you can be grateful for that. Canteen, you get a time to have, you get your lunch break for that, you have a canteen where you can go and sit and have your lunch. You can have you can have a cup of coffee machine, anything what is there in the office, be very grateful. Water dispenser, if it is there, be grateful for that water dispenser in the office. It's making your life easier, right? So have your manager make a note each time you find something you are grateful for by saying, I am so grateful for what, and feel as grateful as you can. So you have to say, I'm so grateful that I have this internet in my office. I'm so grateful that I have a desk to work which makes me easy to do my work. So this way you are going to speak to your invisible manager. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. So this is about today's thing. Tomorrow we are moving out the very important chapter, magical way out of negativity. Very nice chapter tomorrow's. Important chapter. How to come out of the negative situation. So any question coming to your mind regarding today's session, or any other question with related to your magic rock practice or count your blessings, anything coming which you feel no clarity is there, you can ask me.
Ma'am, I have a doubt which you were telling, whatever work in the work area, whatever work they give, we'll take it up. We have to keep on taking it up. Isn't it, I don't know, since she's doing the work, so
Boss will
there
start
might,
giving you more work.
yeah.
This I think someone had also asked me this question. See, if you take it negatively, there are ways to say no also when you want to say no, right? But not every time. So you have to learn how to balance. Learn how to balance, because every time also if you say yes, it can create. But the more you try to do the work, and you become good in the eyes of your boss, then definitely you will be considered for your growth or for your this promotion. So understand ki it's not necessary that you are saying yes every time, okay? But whatever work you are getting, do it with complete commitment, with your complete consistency, and with 100%. Not just, oh, I have to go now, it is 6 o'clock, I will just finish this much only and I'll go. No, whatever work has been given to you, targets have been given to you to complete that, they do that. Yes, definitely, I feel ki when you start taking more responsibility, I'll tell you how growth happens. So you asked me the question that it can happen ki if I am taking more, my boss will give me more, and then you will be stressed or completely, with the. But the moment you start taking responsibilities more, you are telling universe that now you are ready for promotion. You have the capabilities now to handle things. You can handle bigger things. So it depends upon you how much you want to take. See, only those become leaders who are ready to move ahead, with all the challenges. We want promotion, we want money, we want everything. But what are you ready to give? Same thing is in relationships, same thing is in the work area, same thing is in the money area. What are you ready to give? Ask yourself, what am I ready to give if I want promotion or if I want growth or increment? What am I ready to give? Because the law says first you give, you receive. First you have to give,
Hello,
then you receive. Yes,
hello,
Akshata
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, Akshata ma'am.
Yeah, so regarding the part of more work I experienced, ma'am, this is the second time magic book I'm doing. So this is for the others. I'm just explaining. The last time when I did the same thing, the work area gratitude I used to do, I done it. But before that, I am feeling that whatever the extra work comes, I'm feeling very stressed. How to do that? Where is the time? When to complete it? All this kind of confusion, everything has had in my that time. But when I completed the magic book session and I have started gratitude regarding the work area, so now whatever the work comes, just I will be calm and myself I just convinced that I can do that. I can do this. I can do this.
Very good. This is what
Yes.
when you come in the magic book happens. Because whenever you feel the work is coming to you, you just say thank you. I have done this work. So you get the ability to handle it. You will be able to handle it. And I'm telling you, the universe gives only that much what you can handle in all the areas of your life, whether it is your work, career, relationship, or anything. But if you tell your mind, I cannot do it, I will not be able to do it, you will never be able to do it. If you tell your mind, oh, this is too much for me, then it will become too much for you. But the moment you feel you are given some responsibility or you're given some extra work and you just say thank you, for this work is already done, I can do it. You will see, you will not also come to know that how that work was done, and you will finish that work. So be open minded and be thankful for the work what you're getting. Some people don't get that opportunity also. Some people don't get that opportunity. Some are just treated
That
very
is
low.
very true, ma'am. That is very true. The universe know our capability, and for that only that work may be assigning to us.
Yes, that much only work will come to you because the universe knows you can handle it. That much only work your boss will give you. He will never give you more. But the moment you get the work, and if you change your mindset into, okay, good, this work has come to me, I will finish it by this time, you will see, you will finish it. Whether you give the target of today, you give the target of tomorrow, you will do it. You will do it. And the moment you start taking responsibility, this is my own personal experience also, the moment you start taking responsibility, it's you are showing responsibility in your company. But universe knows that now you are getting ready, he is preparing you. You want promotion but you don't want to take responsibility. Promotion will bring responsibility. Increment will bring more working hours. Remember this. Nothing is free in this world. Nothing. Nothing is free in this world. You have to give something. You have to give something, right? Now, today you are sitting in this session. Aren't you giving your time? Right? Aren't you giving your maybe dinner time, maybe your sleeping time, something? So, to get something, whether it is your spiritual journey, mental journey, physical journey, anything, even if you want to exercise, you have to give some time. You have to put in that effort. Then you reach, okay, I have reached this Shilpa Shetty figure. Ask Priyanka how she has managed that. Okay. So it's not easy. You have to give something. So only when you will start taking the responsibility, you are telling not your company, but you are telling universe that you are now ready to take promotion. You are now ready for it. You are capable of handling now more responsibilities, because they will not just give you promotion. With promotion will come more responsibilities of handling different things, right? So understand that concept. It's not an easy thing. So if you want promotion, you should be also, I am ready to take the responsibility. Because see, when you take responsibility for anything that has gone wrong also, you will see, you will rectify it very fast. But the people who don't take responsibility and they blame other people, नहीं इसने ऐसे किया, that is this happened, this happened. Because I remember when I was in school, in one of the school where I had become a coordinator, and I had 30 teachers with me under my team, and some blunder had happened, and our principal had called us in the meeting room, and we were in her cabin, and she was just shouting, how could you all do this, this, that. And all the teachers are just looking down and then looking in and smiling with each other and all. But I immediately, what I did, I said, now she's really going to blow up, and all the teachers are going to feel bad, and they might take some any other action. Because see, what happens when you are a leader, you should be very particular about your team, how your team is going through, how your team is feeling and everything. So what did I do? I just said, I'm sorry, ma'am, for all what has happened. I'll try to make it a point that next time it does not happen, and I'll try to rectify it how much ever possible it can. And when I said that, and I'm looking at the teachers and I just did like that to them, please say, like, then they started saying, okay, we are sorry. Otherwise, no one was ready to say sorry also. So the moment you start, and she became very cool. Our principal became very cool, because the moment I said, I'm sorry for this, it's okay, like we'll try to manage it, everything became smooth. So you have to take the responsibilities. The leaders, or you can become a leader only when you are ready to take the responsibility. Even if the actions have gone wrong, or even if anything has gone wrong, you should be able to take the responsibility. So if you handle more responsibilities, you are telling universe, I'm getting ready, I'm ready now, give me promotion. Because he's checking you whether you are that capable of handling that promotion. I told you, with promotion will come responsibilities, with increment will come more working hours, everything. No one will give you anything extra. Only God has that capability of giving us unconditionally whatever you ask for. Right? Any other question? No? So we wind up for today? Yes. Tomorrow is very important chapter, the way of magical way out of negativity. So please be there, because how to come out of the negative situation, very important. Okay. So let's wind up. Yes. So God bless you all. Thank you all for joining. Have a blissful night. Don't forget your practice. It is Invisible Manager taking with you tomorrow. Be very happy हो कि मेरे पास अभी मैनेजर आ गया है जो मेरा सब काम करने वाला है कल. I felt very happy when I had done this. I used to feel very happy. There's someone who's going to do my work. I made myself that proud कि I have become so big that now I've got a manager under me who is helping me to do my work. So just go into that mode and do this practice. Okay, so you'll enjoy it. You will really enjoy it, and do all your practices by enjoying, not as a ki karna pad raha hai. No, the moment you will start enjoying, you will see the difference in your life. Okay, so thank you all for joining. God bless you all. Have a blissful
Thank you.
night. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good night.
Sushma ji, healings to you and your husband.
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am. He's doing fine.